Hello, hello! My name is Sam and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do my Bible journaling, featuring Lulu. Back in high school, I did this thing called wisdom journaling in my Bible class, and we would just do what inspired us from the Word and journal about it and draw about it. So I've kind of done my own spin on that now, moving on to further on in life. I have added faux calligraphy as a hobby and will be showing you the steps and how I do my lettering. Faux calligraphy is an easier way to show fancy lettering without having to use a fancy brush. The 3 steps are writing your basic cursive, identifying the downstrokes, and filling in. Here's an example. I'm going to be writing the letters A, B, and C in capital letters. This is my normal cursive. Then I'm going to identify the downstrokes. This is wherever your pen is going down in motion. So you can see that I'm doing dotted lines where I'm doing the downstrokes. Then I'm going to fill that in real quick where the dotted lines are. And then I will fill that whole section in that I just identified. Then it creates a bolder looking calligraphy, but not fully calligraphy because we're not bending the brush in a certain motion, we're just filling in the downstrokes. Here's some more examples of some other words. It's kind of fun to stagger out the lettering sometimes too and not all make it in one motion. So I wrote my basic cursive, I identified my downstroke, this time without the dotted lines, and then I'm filling in. Faux calligraphy adds some depth and some uniqueness to my Bible journaling that I really enjoy, but I also like to use other fonts as well, and I kind of mix them. To highlight different words, I will use different fonts, and then add designs to them as well to make my point. Faux calligraphy does get easier with practice, and perfection is not fully possible, and that's okay because that's what makes everyone's faux calligraphy look unique. Now to touch on some of the pens that I use for my faux calligraphy and Bible journaling designs. To start out, we will talk about the Midliners. This is what I'm writing with right now. It has 2 sides to it. One is a flatter end and one is more pointy. They come in a variety of colors. They don't normally bleed through any of my paper, which is fantastic. And they just have such a nice feel to them. They are called Midliners. These are micron pens. They are thinner, but make your details more specific. Then we have the Paper Mate Flare pens. They are some of my favorites. They're very smooth to write with and really perfect for that bold texture. Then we have the other pens. These are brush markers. They come in a variety of sizes and colors and normally have a very thick end and then a thinner end as well. It's good to have some dimension in your letter writing with the words. Now to decide, what do I Bible journal about? Well, you Bible journal about the Bible, but you have to find a verse that connects with you. For this one, I have picked Psalms 27:13, yet I'm confident I will see the Lord's goodness while I'm here in the land of the living. So then I grab my Bible and my journal. Normally I journal separately. I don't normally journal in my Bible. And I come up with a concept or a design that I like. For this one I decided on a sunset. I feel like it really encompasses life in the sunset or sunrise, either way. And outline some trees, so I get my little design going. This is how I normally start out my Bible journaling, and then I will fill in the words as I go. To start, I did not use faux calligraphy, and I decided to bold certain words this time with my faux calligraphy. So currently I'm just kind of doing a staggering all caps font, and here I'm going to start encompassing my faux calligraphy with the word confident. So there I've done my basic cursive. It's so cool to note that Bible journaling is all about your own creativity and how you see the word and how you see God flowing from what you're reading in the Bible. So I think it's so fun to see what other people Bible journal about and how you can learn from them and see what inspired them, and then maybe it in turn can also inspire you. Now to identify the downstrokes, you will go wherever your pen is moving down with the word is where you will fill in that extra section. After all the downstrokes are identified, you can start filling in. You can fill in with the same color you are doing your cursive with, which is what I'm doing in this word, confident. You can also use a different color. You can put a design inside the fill-in area, whatever is inspiring you with the word. Now to speed things up a little bit to see the finished product. Here are also some of my other Bible journaling pictures and words that I have really related to, so enjoy. Here's some takeaways from Bible journaling and faux calligraphy. Number 1, there is no pressure. Mistakes are just fine, and this is between you and Jesus, so just own it. Number 2, it is yours to be creative with. Have fun. Be unique. Come up with some cool designs. Come up with some different font ideas. Have fun with the process. And number 3, use Bible journaling as a way to become closer to Jesus, because that is the ultimate goal.